Coron, located in Palawan, Philippines, is famous for its breathtaking landscapes and world-class wreck diving sites. These wrecks date back to World War II when, in 1944, the U.S. Navy launched an air raid on the Japanese fleet hiding in Coron Bay. More than a dozen ships were sunk, making this place one of the top wreck diving destinations in the world. Today, these sunken warships have become artificial reefs, home to vibrant marine life, offering diverse and extraordinary mix of history and nature. Before we enter the water, we gather for a detailed briefing on the boat. We discuss our dive plan, including depth limits, dive time, and entry and exit procedures. Safety is our top priority, and we go over hand signals, buddy checks, and emergency procedures. We also talk about the history of the wreck we are about to explore, picturing how it once looked before sinking. We review possible underwater scenarios, such as currents, visibility changes, and swim-through sections, so that everyone is prepared for the adventure ahead. Before diving, we carefully check all our equipment. We inspect our BCD, regulator, and tank to ensure everything is functioning correctly. Our dive computer is set, and weights are adjusted. Then, we put on our wetsuits, masks, and fins, making sure everything fits comfortably. A final buddy check is done to confirm that both we and our partners are fully prepared before we begin our descent into history. To enter the water safely, we use the giant stride entry technique. Standing at the edge of the boat, we place one hand on our mask and regulator, the other on our weight belt or BCD inflator. Then, we take a big step forward, making a smooth entry into the sea. As we descend, we use a canot rope, which runs from the surface to the wreck. This rope helps us control our descent, especially when there are strong currents. It also ensures that we reach the exact location of the wreck without unnecessary drifting. As we descend deeper, the shape of the wreck slowly appears from the blue. At first, it's just a shadow, but as we get closer, the details emerge, massive structures covered in coral, a blend of history and marine life. Schools of fish circle around, moving in synchronized patterns, while sunlight filters through the water, casting eerie shadows across the rusted metal. Each wreck in Coron tells its own story. Some ships are still intact, lying upright on the seabed, while others are split in half, broken by the force of war and time. We approach carefully, maintaining neutral buoyancy to avoid stirring up sediment. The moment we get close, we can see the layers of history, old ladders, hatches, and even remnants of cargo. The sheer size of these ships is breathtaking. Some stretch over 100 meters long, with large open holds and passageways leading deep inside. Swimming along the deck, we see how nature has reclaimed these war machines. Soft corals drape over the metal, transforming gun mounts and hulls into colorful underwater landscapes. Hard corals have formed on the railings, providing shelter to small reef fish. Bright yellow and purple sea fans sway with the current, while clownfish dart in and out of the wreck, using anemones for protection. For those comfortable with wreck penetration, we carefully enter through designated openings. Flashlights guide the way as we move through the dark corridors, where beams of light from outside create an almost mystical atmosphere. Inside, we find rusted machinery, old control panels, and even sections of the engine room that still remain intact. We glide past narrow hallways and look through portholes, imagining what it must have been like when these ships were still in service. Outside the wreck, we see a variety of marine life. Schools of barracuda move in perfect formation above us, their silvery bodies reflecting the sunlight. Large groupers rest near the wreck's openings, eyeing us curiously. Occasionally, a turtle swims by, gracefully navigating through the ship's remains. Mackerel lovers will appreciate the small details, tiny nudibranch, ghost pipefish, and shrimp hiding in the corals. Every turn reveals something new. On some dives, we might find hidden artifacts, an old chain, a piece of a propeller, or the remains of a sunken lifeboat. Some wrecks, like the Akatsushima, have their anti-aircraft guns still visible, reminding us of their past as war machines. Others have fully collapsed into the seabed, now looking more like artificial reefs than ships.
Can't stop staring at those oceans.
We continue exploring, taking in the details, feeling the weight of history mixed with the beauty of nature. It's a surreal experience, being surrounded by both destruction and rebirth. The deeper we go, the more we appreciate how these wrecks have transformed from wartime relics into thriving marine ecosystems. As we reach the end of our dive, we take one last look at the wreck before beginning our ascent. The image stays in our minds, the way the ship is now part of the ocean, a sanctuary for life.
Burning cities and napalm.
Wreck diving in Coron, Palawan, is like stepping back in time beneath the waves. These sunken warships, remnants of a fierce World War II battle in 1944, now rest peacefully on the ocean floor, transformed into thriving artificial reefs. As you descend, massive ship structures emerge from the blue, covered in coral and teeming with marine life. Schools of barracuda glide past rusted gun mounts, while lionfish and scorpionfish hide in the shadows. Some wrecks remain intact, with eerie hallways and cargo holds ready for exploration. Others have broken apart, creating stunning coral gardens. Every dive is an adventure, part history, part mystery, and pure underwater beauty. Before surfacing, we make a mandatory safety stop at 5 meters for 3 minutes. This allows our bodies to safely release nitrogen buildup from the dive. In some cases, depending on depth and dive time, we might do a second safety stop at 10 meters. During this time, we relax, watch the fish around us, and slowly prepare for ascent.
Guys, 15 flares inside those ocean eyes.
As we ascend to the surface, we signal to the boat crew that we are ready to board. One by one, we climb the ladder, removing our fins first for an easier ascent. Once back on board, we help each other take off our gear and share our excitement about the dive. The energy is high as we discuss what we saw, fish encounters, eerie wreck structures, and the thrill of swimming through history. Coron's wreck dives are more than just underwater adventures, they are a journey through time. The combination of history, marine biodiversity, and the sheer beauty of the sunken ships makes this experience unforgettable. As we head back to shore, we are left with a deep appreciation for the ocean's ability to transform tragedy into something truly spectacular.
Your ocean